I heard about some college football players that were the stars of the team, but they weren't the stars of the classroom. And they had problems with academics. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 4, in case there's any question there. And they were failing English, but they needed to be there for the big game, and so the coach put pressure on the English teacher to try to give them a second chance. And pressure came from other places, so the English teacher decided he would give them a second chance. He brought both of the young men in there, and he says, okay, if you can answer a one-question test, I'm going to give each of you a different question, but if you can answer it, then you can play. I'll consider that a passing grade. So he turned to the first young man and said, Old MacDonald had a fill in the blank. And the young man thought about it. He knew he had heard that before. It's real familiar, but he couldn't remember. But the other one, whose question that wasn't, he just knew. He knew that answer, and he was squirming and saying, oh, I wish that was mine, I wish that was mine, I know it. And he was beginning to taunt the other kid, you know that answer. Tell him. And finally, after about 3 minutes, time limit was up, the professor said, have you got an answer? He says, no, I can't remember it. And the other kid said, it was farm, dummy. It was farm. You should have known that. The professor turned to the one that had known farm and said, all right, this is your question. Spell farm. And the kid stuck his chest out and said, farm. E-I-E-I-O.